Hey there, we're Lindsay and Jack of Wren's Homestead in beautiful New Brunswick, Canada. We've been homesteading now for about 8 years, but that's about to change. We have a big dream, and this is the year we stop saying one day and start saying today. Join us as we transition from part-time homesteading to full-time farming. But like any massive life change, this doesn't happen overnight, does it?
Is it long enough? Like my idea.
Definitely have a nicer day to do this. It wasn't supposed to rain at all. That part kind of sucks. Look at this, you can see it coming in. Yuck. So what is this big dream? To start with, a berry and flower Upick. Berries take a little while to get established, but flowers can turn a profit year one. And if we're going to be full-time farming, we need to pull an income from this. For both of these crops, we need straight rows. We chose to be super extra and have them line up visually with the house. This is way easier said than done.
I'm gonna put this one in at 65.
Plus the 32. If it is, then my square is okay.
I've got this tree here in the middle. So
From here, I can see there, but I've lined it up. We're starting to make our square.
almost keep it at 192. Keep that distance correct.
So, one of the reasons that I do it this way, instead of just eyeballing it, is that if you look at that angle here between these two, it looks wildly different than the angle the house is on. So you need 2 points to be able to do this correctly. So I needed that there. So now I've got a line I can work with. There's my sight line. You see that? Ding, ding, ding. Everything's in 11-foot increments because that's row to row how we're doing the Upick. So then from there, we can go this way with the berries and then that way with the flowers. But everything hinges on this parking lot being square with the house. So just around that tree. So I have my second line. You always need to have 2, otherwise this does not work. You need to have 2 points to make an accurate sight line. It's gonna get dicey down at this corner because I'm essentially out of field, but I'm gonna mark those lines by the back half of the parking lot once it's square. This side, it's easier. I'm just gonna continue it down. I will accompany this with aerial so that makes sense, because me just pointing at random shit with my phone is probably not great.
Pretty good eyeballing, I say.
Definitely have a nicer day to do this. Wasn't supposed to rain at all. That part kind of sucks. Look at this, you can see it coming in. Yuck. You're so sexy. Okay, so update on our rows. We have straight line there, see that? Ding, ding. And then down there, we have the same thing. So it's 80 feet between. Fancy lines are hard. I promise they are worth it. After marking out all of our rows, we had to brush hog to make the tilling go easier. We had to adjust a few of our rows due to the field being too wet, something which you can see on the aerial. We have a plan to amend these areas though, so we don't lose it indefinitely. And yes, we have other huge plans for the rest of the property as well. We rented a tiller from a friend of a neighbor to get this done. Getting it off the trailer was a job and a half. We had no time to waste though. The first 2 days of our rental period was unforecasted rain. Purchasing a tiller is high on our list, but the one we need is very expensive, so it has to wait. So here we go. We've started the Berry and Flower Upick, which will be one of the many things we do to make our diversified family farm viable. It's already extremely hard work, and it's already so worth it.